Today we are going to set up a Shopify wholesale store without Shopify Plus for your B2B wholesale customers. You can use the same store for both B2B and D2C buyers. It's very easy to set up and you'll have all the functionality you need in your wholesale store. So let's dive in. We have a t-shirt as a product and we have enabled bulk variant ordering feature. This lets customers quickly order multiple quantities of different variants. So I can select small size white color. I can have large black and medium pink. And then I can click on add to cart. We have already enabled wholesale discount and volume pricing on this product. The base discount is 10%. If I move it to 10 quantities, then it will have additional 10% discount, and same if I add 20, it will have more 20% off, and same if I add 30 quantities, it will have 30% off. To set up your B2B wholesale store, we need to install the Kumo B2B Wholesale Tools. It will help with everything B2B, wholesale pricing, registration form, automated workflows, and much more. After installing the app, go to your Shopify admin, then click on apps, and then click on B2B Wholesale Tools. So let's set up the pricing. Click on add pricing to create a new B2B price rule, but I have already created one, so I'll show you the settings. So here is the description. You can choose to have pricing type as percentage or absolute, and you can add the value over here. You can add the price list. I will mention this over here afterwards. And we have some wholesale volume discount. So 10 quantities will have 10%, 20 will have 20%, 30 will have 30%. You can click on add discount and you can add more breaks over here. And here is the discount types. So the order one means applies the discount to the entire order if the total quantity meets the break. The product discount applies to only specific products. The variant discount applies to the chosen variant. So if the condition is met when there is, for example, 10 variants selected, only then it will have 10% off. Other than that, it will not offer the volume discount. So let's move on to customer condition. You can apply to every customer. You can apply to logged in customers. You can apply for all the guest users or customers with specific tag. You can also exclude customers with specific tag. Same with the condition. You can apply to all products or limited products or particular collections or particular products with defined tags. I have selected limited to chosen products, and then you can make the status active and then save. In the summary, you can see the wholesale discount is the name, and then the details are 10% off for the products, volume discount with 4 breaks. So we have 4 breaks over here, applies to every customer. So it applies to every customer, limited to chosen products. If you want different price for each product or variant instead of using the same discount for everything, we can go to price list. We can click on price list, but I have already created one. And then I can choose on load all. So I have updated the prices over here for every single variant. You can simply import a file to update prices in bulk as well. You have that option. And then you can save it. After that, you can go to pricing and link the price list in the B2B pricing. So for example, if we go to pricing, instead of having a certain amount off for all the products, you can include a price list over here. For example, this. And then on top of that, you can add volume discounts for that price list. So it's simple. If you want to have percentage off for all the products and variants, then you can just simply use the pricing one. If you want different prices for each product or variant instead of using the same discount for everything, you can use the price list. Now let's move on to B2B registration form. So click on forms, click on add forms, and then choose a template. I will go with the company. You can edit the form title, content, and fields like company name, text ID, email, first name, last name. So here is the title, here is the content, and then you can add a field over here. For example, country. If you want to create your own field, you can click on new field, and then you can select these options. This is the design section. To configure the workflow, you have two options. You can automate the whole process, or you can manually approve or reject the form based on your preference. You can also add customer tags after approval and use email marketing options to send automated emails based on submission status, for example, pending or approved. There's an integration with Shopify Flow to automate emails. You can also enable text exemption and validation. If you have Shopify Plus, there is additional B2B company feature, but I'll cover that in a separate video. Once done, you can save the settings. Here's a simple registration form that asks for email and company name, but you can add fields like phone number, address, monthly revenue, etc. Once the wholesale buyer submits the form, submission will appear in the submission section. So you can filter submission by pending, approved, rejected, or all. You can also filter it by the submission form that you have created. Also, let me show you an example. Click on the form to view details like first name, last name, email, company info, message, revenue, country, etc. So these were the fields created by me, and then you can edit from here. You can also add customer tags. If you have Shopify Plus, you can even add a catalog or assign a catalog, but since we already have set up pricing and a price list, that's completely optional. And that's it. We are done with our B2B wholesale. So you don't need Shopify Plus to create a fully functional wholesale store. Kumo B2B Wholesale Tools is loaded with all these features in a single app. You can streamline your B2B sales operation and scale your business effectively. So install Kumo B2B Wholesale Tool today and start selling wholesale without Shopify Plus.